Hello and welcome to episode 7 of our Karashar campaign. In the last episode, we did another war against Bursartanshus and took a large chunk of land and released 2 human vassals that we've turned into marches. We have Dartaxgridim and Gelkalis, both of which have been converted over to the true faith, which is very nice, and they're not even too upset about it. So we're in the process of still converting some of our land, and then we'll start to convert theirs. Now, our biggest threat is Kedarata. They have 95,000 troops, are caught up in tech, and desperately want a lot of our land. It's actually not too bad, but we are monstrous, so the odds of them attacking us are pretty high. They're pretty high. So what we've done is we have created these 2 marches, and we are creating some mountain forts. Now, orcs naturally have less defensiveness. So right here we have minus 20% from orcish military. So we're hoping that by using these human marches, we have a bit more defensiveness on mountains that we can use against our enemies in the rest of Bulwar. And we'll kind of keep expanding this out. Eventually we want to push down into here and grab like the Sad Shur or even the Salahad Gate. This is a rather good fortress to deal with the Kedarata troops moving in this direction. But for now, we are going to just start to prepare to complete some more mission tree, which is moving into the rest of Harpulin. And we need a vassal that is a human, not a march. It specifically has to be a vassal, which feels kind of bad. But we'll get other ones. It doesn't really matter. A black ziggurat, 50 owned provinces need to be old sun cult, and we need to own everything in this region here, which we will get to. And then we'll have this mission complete. This one is already complete, as is this one. And that one. So we're doing pretty well on this branch of the mission tree. Let's go ahead and let's let some time pass. There's some rebels that we need to fight here. We can just kind of speed 5 it for now. We do have Bahar Candy rebels. I'm assuming they're going to rise up. I was wrong. Thought they're going to rise up over here. They did not. Go ahead and fight you and make sure we are still converting. We will take that Diplo power. Now, we are behind on admin and Diplo tech. 3 techs behind, in fact. I don't remember. I don't think we've embraced this institution yet. No, we have. We're good. We're good. But printing press is about to spawn, and we will not have that one. So, another institution that we're going to need that we do not have access to. We do have a couple of loans here. About 1,000 ducats of loans. It's not the end of the world. And I can actually go ahead and sell C's to pay off some more of this debt. We will help our vassals, obviously, with their rebel issues, since it is kind of, our deal. We have monstrous conquest against Marhold. Apparently they have taken more of the deep woods, including this little bit of teleport. So now Marhold could declare war on us if they so wanted to. Corvuria could declare war on us if they so wanted to. And Kedarata could declare on us if they so wanted to. Busalar probably also isn't too far behind of somehow getting the claim and causing issues, since they do own so much. That is a bit of a problem. We are kind of right in the middle of where everyone wants to go, which means that we're probably going to die. But I say no. I simply will not die. We could attack Corvuria here for a nice humiliate rival. We could even go take land, but what I kind of want is money. I kind of just want to loot them a little bit. Just make a little bit of money, a little bit of cash. Get maybe a show strength off, or at least a humiliate. Keep the power projection high, and use that. People are getting rid of orcs too, so all those orcs are going to come to our provinces, and they will give autonomy, but they'll also give development. So in the long run, it's definitely going to be for the best to keep them around. And of course, we have to consider that at any moment in time, Kedarata could come marching up, and we will have to do a death war. As for our next idea group, it is going to be an admin idea group, despite the fact that we have, well, I don't know. We're still 2 admin techs behind. I would like to take religious, though. It would require us kind of chilling out for a while if we do this, or at the very least, it requires us feeding vassals, which I am more open to doing. I don't think there's any humans we could release out of Corvuria, either. No, we can't, because Esheniande is still alive. Okay, that's fine. Well, we'll deal with these rebels, and then we'll go for it. Foreign missionaries. No. Well. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. It's going to convert this island, which sucks. But it's giving me 1 base tax. It's going to give us a medium decrease of monstrosity and 25 government reform progress. We can just convert that back. Like, we literally just immediately convert it back. So we're going to do that. I'll lose the Diplo points there. Not a big deal. And we will be going ahead and stating all of this. It's all we've got. It's all we've got. We've got to make use of it. Is there anywhere that I can lower autonomy? There are, in fact, a couple of places. We can purchase an age ability. We will go for, I suppose, merc maintenance and manpower in case it comes down to that. Just waiting for these mercs, then we can go do our war. We should... Okay, we are. We're building a spy network on Katarata. I want to know. I want to know if they're going to attack us. It's kind of important thing to know. Let's see here. When's our truce up with Brisartanshis? That's up in 61, so we have 10 years. Plenty of time. Plenty of time to chill out and do our own thing. Day of the Sheep. For centuries, the Zanjapi of the Sadsur Mountains have celebrated the Umaslu, the Day of the Sheep, on the winter solstice. Named after the shadow cast by the local mountains, which very much resembles such a creature, it is celebrated by a strict adherence to all the sun cult's tenets and prayers to give Soriel strength to bring back longer days, along with a big plate of spiced ovine meat. Recently, with the influx of visitors to the restored Eklu Zagnu, people from across Bulwar have learned of the tradition. Towns across the land have started to host their own versions of the festival, borrowing the Zanjapi name and rituals, even if no mountains cast any animal-shaped shadows in their vicinity. The herders, hearing about this, have mostly reacted with amusement along with delight at this newfound market of their livestock. Now that word has reached the Karakal, he must decide his reaction as well. Should Karashar embrace this new tradition with a state-sponsored feast at the next solstice, or should we leave it to the domain of the peasants? Tantra True Faith and stab cost sounds wonderful. It's for like 15 years, so that's worth more than 10 prestige, for sure. Yeah, siege with Kuzarkam is up, but we can't attack them, so it doesn't really mean much. Make sure that we are still converting. We could keep going down influence ideas. We don't need to, though. We could save for tech instead. Because I don't really care about this stuff at the moment. I wanted the Liberty Desire, and I wanted the incoming vassals and the morale of armies. But other than that, I think we're going to be fine. I will help you with your new Sun Cult rebels, since I did convert you. These kind of, I feel like, our job. Another place wants to convert to Kornite. Well, this is still new Sun Cult. We are currently converting it, though, so sure. Doesn't hurt me at all. Doesn't hurt me at all. All right, he should be able to take care of his rebels now. Let's get our troops moving up in the direction of Corvuria, and we'll get a nice, simple humiliate rival off on them. Will be good source of monarch points, hopefully, if we can show strength. If we can show strength. They do only have 17,000 troops. Our troops are definitely much higher quality. I know I've said this before, though, so let's see how it goes, shall we? Yes, repay that truce, and we are out of that problem. All right, we're going to speed 4. We don't need to speed 5 the war. All right, humiliate rival. Move on in. Convert that. You guys can move up as well. And we just keep a close eye on the Ketarodans to our south. You can actually go do it, the rebels. Long-term grudge comes to fruition. One of the most alien aspects of dwarven culture to us is their concept of long-term grudges. Dwarves have a notorious fame for being easily offended and holding onto grudges over ridiculous amounts of time, often passing them to their descendants and clan members. This behavior has created the latest conflict in our court, as one of our dwarven courtiers has attacked an administrator for an offense made decades in the past. Our advisors are divided between wanting to respect our legal procedures and respecting the dwarven traditions. However, they are waiting for your opinion before pressing charges. I mean, is this still dwarf? That is still dwarf. No production because it's owned by non-subterranean, so this is literally a useless province. We'll mediate in a court of law. Mediate in a court of law. Let them decide upon it. Now, what's their navy looking like? 1 heavy and 4 galleys, and we don't have any combat ships, so we're just going to have to stay tucked away here. Actually, they are fighting their own dudes. We could take military tech early. We'll definitely take Diplotech. We could take Miltech early. I don't know if there's really any value in that, though. Like, yeah, the Inno. But I think it's probably better to develop, though we are kind of close to our government capacity as well. We're actually over it. I don't know. That's a tough decision. There's the League War starting up for the Kenorians. Not my problem. I'm not interested in getting involved in their religious struggles at all, nor could I if I wanted to, because I do not have a capital in Kenor. You have gotten a lot of troops. You've gotten a lot of troops since I last looked at you. And you also have a war wizard. Interesting. Well, I definitely don't want to go siege down his capital then. That would be a rather large mistake. They got multiple war wizards. We got 2. I think they've got this guy and another one. Monstrous borders? Sure, I'll give up a claim. For monstrosity decrease. That's an easy choice. Unless you really need that claim. We should probably build a fort coming out of here. I don't know. I'd like to make a march in the deep woods as well. That's just the problem with playing as orcs, is you really don't have a lot of fort defense. So you kind of have to rely on marches to do that. Goblin refugees. I will accept the gobos. That's fine. I don't really care. Alright, well, we might as well make a move for Arc of Corvur. Keep converting. 38 days left. I can take it next year. It'll be a little bit cheaper. I do have to pause on the 1st, though. Literally on the 1st. Military treaty? Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that mill power, because I want a barrage. Literally has to be on the 1st. Uh-huh. There we go. And we'll take that. Cheap as we're going to get it. I will upgrade my cannons now, and we will go ahead and put my cannons onto the siege. And now we'll barrage it. Probably important to put our cannons on the siege. We're going to scorch this in case they try and attack. That way we can reinforce it. Looks like they are walking around us, though. Going to go down to Bal Ord. We'll throw down a defensive edict down here immediately. We also have these, which do give goods produced, which is not bad. And you get 1 base production as well. I wouldn't mind doing that in our gold mine state. It does cost 50 Diplo points, but I think it's probably worth it. We need to develop our gold mine too. That would also be a good use of our time and resources. Tellum is renting out troops from people now. I think he's probably going to come attack me at 8k. Let's see what he does. No, he's just unseasoned Dreadmire right now. If we could grab this, that'd be nice. Okay, or not. I didn't want it that bad. I really didn't want the mountain siege. It's not that big of a deal. It's only like, the entire war type thing. But, it's fine. It's fine. 71%. Thank you. Definitely scorch that. Let's move in. We're going to kill Tellum's troops. We're going to wipe them. Tellum's troops will not survive. You need to keep moving, because they're going to come attack most likely. I would only assume this is a wipe. Yeah, thrash them. Absolutely obliterated them. That is a lot of war score. That was a lot of war score. Now we just have to deal with how we're going to deal with these guys in the woods. Go ahead and scorch this. Ooh, wow, game lagging a little bit there. Did the League War start or something? Yeah, that's why. Foreign missionaries? Sure. So we're going to scorch this, and we're going to occupy this and scorch it. And that way they have to walk out into scorched land, and we can get a defensive bonus. Maybe. I mean, if they want to move at all. That is kind of a thing. If they keep dancing, I can't do anything. They are right now currently dancing. Which I suppose is fine. If they want to dance in the deep woods, they can do that. I'm not seeing anything in Katarada's border yet. They don't desperately want our land, but we're a very juicy target for them because we don't have any allies. So we do have to keep an eye on that. Is he really teleporting over here? That's so dumb. I love that. That's amazing. That is amazing. Why is he taking so long to... What the world? Why is he taking so long to move over here? Verdant Lake, hostile move speed minus 10%. Hostile movement speed minus 10% because goblin minority. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I mean, sure. If you want to take that long to move over there, I won't complain. That's fine with me. I'll just go carpet siege out your land. No big deal. I'm going to go down and kill these condottieri troops because I don't like it when the AI runs condottieri against me. I find it very rude. Very rude. Once they're locked in, these guys are just dead. And then if I just take this and scorch it, it should be like just as slow, right? These guys are leaving on the 4th of that month. I do not want to fight them. Like, that's literally the opposite of what I want to do. I want them to just be stuck walking into the deep woods forever. Pretty common thing in the deep woods. Do not recommend taking a walk in. Do not recommend taking a walk in. No, it's not as bad as some events. There's an event in Hellas where you can get minus 10,000% movement speed for like a year. I had an entire army trapped, moving into one province for a year. That was rough. That was rough. I think it ended up making me lose the war against the command because they locked in and I didn't realize it. And then we were just dead. Oh, okay, and we're fighting here. Apparently they can move over here faster than they can move back. Doesn't really matter though. We're still absolutely thrashing them. Still absolutely crushing them. You love to see it. Love to see it. And in the meantime, we've gotten all of this occupied. Spare no expenses. We're going to follow these troops wherever they go. We could fight these guys, but I'd rather take out Corvuria's troops. That way we can get that war wizard off of the playing field. Go ahead and reinforce this. Oh, they're retreating to far away, actually. Okay, never mind. Go back here. So the Undead is no longer renting out their troops. Ooh, that is an unfortunate place for them to retreat to. Just back off. Just back off. Not worth fighting. Not worth fighting. Just run away. We can make it work. Take out Tellem's troops. Cool. Does Zali's one out yet? No, but we can get him out here momentarily. All right, take our troops up, and let's take these guys out. Convert that province. What the heck? What the heck? Convert the province. Go here. Bring you in. Go ahead and shift consolidate. Oppressed old cultist community. It has recently come to light that fellow worshippers of Surakel are suffering at the hands of the government of Bersartanchis. Hefty taxation, soldiers engaging in wanton looting, and bureaucrats who care little for their people's well-being have led to a vicious cycle of impoverishment and extortion in Aklum. Whether this is due to inaction or active policies by Bersartanchis, it matters little to our furious populace, who are already amassing at Karashar, demanding that Karakel Adul III step in. Our brothers and sisters are brave in acknowledging the truth that Jahair was never the reincarnation of Surakel in the face of all those who would back that lie with force. We must be just as brave when coming to their support. Sure. We will back up the homies. Always gotta back up the homies. Coronite Zealots. Well, that's not stellar. We can convert all this to Coronite. Well, I can't be having that. I cannot be having that. Ordal, Drezia, I don't really want to seize down your fort, so you're free to go. You are free to go. You need to walk around these guys. Tell him, how are you feeling? You're feeling like you went out too. So let's walk to his capital. Fight these 10k though. That's an easy stack wipe. There we go. And easy stack wipe there as well. And there we go. We are occupying Tellem. I just want you out of this war because I need to go deal with these rebels desperately. I don't know if these guys are going to take care of it. We're going to try. All right, Corvuria, I would just like to show strength. Thank you. Have a nice day. There we go. And we can take some tech. Got to catch up on tech. Got to catch up on tech. Luckily, this won't get converted because of the fort, so it's not a huge deal. We just need to get these guys back in line. All right, Corvuria. Illinois received a gift from Corvuria. Apparently, I did not hurt Corvuria enough. If they're able to send gifts to people, then I need to beat them up more. That is a-okay. All right, let's build some buildings. Specifically, let's build some valuable buildings of those. Get our trade building up and running. Viable manufactories need to start getting up and running too. All that good stuff. You can spread out, get these two things unoccupied. And we can deal with those pesky Coronite Zealots. Okay. So you are allied still to just Ermshahap. You're a fierce negotiator. Don't love that. Newfound decorum. I'm going to let that time out. That way I can get a little bit more cash. Maybe we can avoid a loan that way. Orcish minority grows. Okay. So our truce with Bersartanchis is up. It's still another like 6 years away. I could try and do another war. I think it's like the elves maybe? I would need to make a claim. I don't really want to do a monstrous conquest. At the same time, I could just wait and drill. That might be worth more to us. just waiting and drilling, gaining our manpower back up to full, and getting a full kind of combat army ready for the inevitable, and I do mean inevitable, war against Katarata. Because we're going to need to take care of them. We're going to need to push them out of Bulwar. Probably going to have to kill them too, because they will not give up. Looks like we also have some Hellas people that are taking parts of Bulwar. All these people have to be kicked out, by the way. We need to take all of Bulwar, I'm pretty sure. So that will be quite the mission for us. Quite the mission. All right, 20, 24. What's combat with currently? It's currently 27. So let's go 27 and 27. We're going to want some more cannons, too. We can't afford too many of them. We can probably afford to get up to 10 cannons. We are halfway through demonsterizing, which means now people only have a minus 50 opinion of us instead of minus 100, which is pretty huge. It's still not great, I'll give you that, but it's better. It is better. All right, there we go. Orcish refugees, sure. Monsters in war. We take more. We do less shock damage and less morale of armies for 5 years. Let's just hope that Katarata does not deck us in the next 5 years. That would be me queuing Katarata to attack me right now. That's how that would usually go down. Can I revoke land? I sure can. Let's do so. And we will keep converting. Sometimes we do have to just chill a little bit. That being said, I can still go to war with the elves. So let's build a spy network. I just won't take land. Yeah? I mean, I don't think that's a terrible idea. We just loot their provinces, we take max money, and we walk away. I know I said that about some elves, but these elves will be actually easy to beat. Will actually be easy to beat. There we go. There is some more admin tech, which gives us some more governing capacity, which means I can afford to state up Skothalar, which is this, and I don't really want to state that up, so I will not. General Grisha the Smart is dead. We have a popular noble for that Diplo rep. We do have a loan, but we are getting professionalism up higher. And remember, we're still at 1.34, so we can get a lot of trade power from just clicking the button. Or not trade power, sorry. Manpower. Monstrous diplomacy? Sure. How badly do you want my land? They don't want it that badly. Again, that doesn't mean they won't attack me, but it means I might not be their primary target. As for our tier 6 government reform, we should probably go for like aristocratic court, right? You're the army tradition decay and Diplo rep. Yeah, and we can just stack Diplo rep. Right now we have 4.99. That's after being monstrous, which gives us -1. So we're pretty diplomatically reputable, you could say. Diplomatically reputable. Why is it taking so long to get this? 0.37 every month. You must have the bad ideas. Well, the bad for me ideas. Espionage. Yep, you do. All right, well, just keep building. It'll be a while. You are allied to Marhold. Let's not do that. Let's not fight Marhold. There's no reason to get ourselves dragged into a war like that. That will cause issues. That would probably encourage Katarata to declare on us. Let's go for lenient taxation. Well, actually, we don't really need it. We can get 7,500 manpower for this. And core creation cost. I kind of like the idea of the manpower. Let's grab the manpower. Pay off our loan. And buy down our inflation. Because, boy, oh boy, that needs to be bought down with our admin points. There is no debating that. State debts. Interest per annum +1. That's fine. And our servant has made a masterpiece. I will grab money. I like money. Money is good. Money is grand. Money, you'll never guess this, makes me more money or manpower or other things that I need. And the Core Knight Accord is victorious. So that means the Core Knights are in charge. Seems there's a decent amount of them. Gwed flipped a Core Knight. All these guys flipped Core Knight. Marhold flipped Core Knight. All that makes sense, I suppose. Nothing too crazy there. All these guys turned Core Knight too. Sarcassabad. Yeah, let me definitely go to war. Oh no, you ally Buvari. Oh no. Well, that's gonna make that war in the future. Holy cow. Much more difficult. Hey, Katarata, you want to talk about it? You want to talk about how you just ate all that land? Okay, and now Sarian is going to jump on Brisardanchus. There's not going to be anything left for me. They're going to take everything. What the heck? What the heck? Foreign missionaries? Sure. Convert that. Now, what tech is Katarata? They are 13. We are almost tech 14. That would give us new cav. How good are those new cav? Those new cav are a little bit better. Definitely better on the morale front, a little bit better on the shock front. There's a little bit of fire damage in there too. I think on tech 14, we want to take the fight to Katarata. Because either we beat them or they beat us. Like, at this point, the fight's going to happen. We just get to determine how it's going to happen. And I think the best thing for us to do is do a monstrous conquest, actually. It will give us some more, or it will, like, regress us, I guess, towards being more monstrous. But it will make the war score battles. And if I just let him come onto our mountain forts, we should, hypothetically speaking, do well in that situation. Should hypothetically do well in that situation. We may want to build ramparts and stuff. It also gets more combat width, gives us more infantry fire, gives us more fort level. All these things are very good. Let's do it. Let's do it. I mean, we could wait till like tech 15, but I feel like we should go on tech 14. Okay, so I need to put 2 more cav in each of these armies. I would like to build 5 more infantry. And we're going to keep drilling for right now. We're going to keep drilling. Do I need to take this for the extra missionary? I can. Yep. More foreign missionaries. In a province I have already converted, but we'll do it. We'll do it. Also, I should accept these cultures. Goblin, Krathanori. All of them should be accepted to make us more money. Not elves, though. Elves are going to get removed at some point, I think. One way or another. Alright, we are almost up to max manpower. We're making enough money. Our ruler is just. Do you have any bad combat traits? No, in fact, you're a bold fighter. Our truce with Brisardanchus is, in fact, up, though. They have no troops. Asgasur will not join. Galcalis has a lot of cores over here. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get those. So we're just going to do a conquest war. Well, I guess we might as well, actually. We'll do a reconquest for Galcalis. Yeah, I mean, these guys, they have literally no troops, so it would be kind of dumb not to go and fight them before we fight Katarata. We'll think of it as like a warm-up. A warm-up for the big war. Just to get the legs stretched out and muscles working well and commands listened to and, I don't know, whatever else people do when they're getting ready for war. I don't know. Let's take another general here. Okay, take you. Shouldn't take too long for us to get all of this. The question is, what is he going to take? And he takes a lot, but not actually as much as I thought he was. I think it's because Kumarkan took a decent chunk here, so it's kind of nice. Let's tell our vassal, hey, I'm actually interested in this land, so please get a claim. Also, I'm interested in all this land, so start making claims, because you're going to get the land. I'm not. No way. No way I'm taking that land. I cannot hold it. Well, I might be able to release the vassal and like Scottish them or something, but I can't like hold it. Disorder, loses stability, kind of rude. Marhold now to meet his arrival. And so does good ol' Syrian. So we've got enemies on all of our borders now, which is pretty cool. I'd say it's pretty accurate for orcs. Well, everybody kind of wants to kill us, and none of them will succeed because we're awesome like that. Surakel will provide, as he always does. Or we'll die trying, which is also another option, but I'd rather not die. Language lessons? Sure. Sure. There's the siege of Galcalis. So go ahead and return a bunch of cores to Galcalis, including your capital. There we go. And then I will take all of this, and that will be a full annexation. Coalition does not matter. Give me your money. Get rid of your cores on me and my boys. Yes. Beautiful. I can't actually full annex you. You're up here. I don't care. There we go. Now the question is, do I want to own this? Because this is technically a defensive spot into the mountains here where Thieving Arrow is currently. I think we'll keep it for ourselves. Well, It's all goblin, and I have the culture accepted. They do not. I'll take it. I'll take it. Actually, cancel that. We may get claims here in a moment. Cancel all those. Thank you very much. All right, liberate East Bahar. Once we thought gold was the most valuable substance in existence, we had come to realize nothing is more valuable than Surakel's light, and we placed nothing above our pursuit of the forgiveness we may one day earn from him. Still, a lot of gold will be necessary for that cause, from adorning the palatial residences of the humans we've enlightened to funding the weaponry required. We should seize the gold mine and ask Evern for that purpose, and ensure the people of East Bahar are freed from toiling in its mines to pursue their existence as Sun Chosen. 100 admin points, 10 prestige, in a permanent claim on land we already own. The conquest of Abdel Tungur. Dwarves. We know dwarves. Know the way a blade cuts into their soft flesh. Know the way their bones crunch underfoot. We thought in leaving the serpent spine we left behind the need for all that knowledge, but it seems we thought wrong. This remnant population of dwarves pollutes this land much as they polluted the ones we left. These freedom destroyers are part of the chains that have so long held back Surakel's glory from his Surakel's chosen from his glory. Abdel Tungur must fall. 100 of each monarch point. Deal with the goblins. We are not the only ones who have spilled out of the Serpent Spine and made war on the Bulwari. But the goblins, through right in their anti-elven ways, did not experience the same enlightenment we did. We cannot be sure why, but the consequence is clear. To atone for our own invasion, we must drive them out. Gain 10 power projection and a permanent claim on land I already own. Liberate West Bahar, which is over here. When the sun sets in Bulwar, it goes down in West Bahar, but now a new sun shall rise over it, the Black Sun, bringing with it a reminder of Surakel's truth. Permanent claim in Crathanor area, which we already own. We were born knowing how to conquer Mist Cavern and Tunnel. We have learned how to make war in hilly Bahar and on the vast plains of Bulwar. But now we must learn one more terrain, the sea. Though it is unsteady beneath us and no orc quite feels comfortable aboard a ship, such is the price of our redemption. Surakel shall see us through and ensure we can bring all the Sun Chosen into his domain. For 25 years, we have 15% trade efficiency. And now we just need to move into further parts of Bulwar, which will have to be saved for a later episode because we are over our time for today. But next time, it's the Katarata War. Has to be. They have 151,000 troops. We have, what, like 60-something? 60,000 troops? 73,000 troops. Oh, that's plenty. That's more than I need. I only need one troop. One troop with the true belief in Surakel. Yeah, that'd do it. But I'll take the extras, just in case. But that is going to do it for today. I would like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.